I'm going to show you the fastest way to farm money and guild points in Monster Hunter Wilds after the patch recently on March 10th. So it's going to be similar to last time, but there's some differences. So now when you cast a net at the fish, nearby fish will despawn and swim away and despawn. You can still catch them as they're swimming away, but it's going to limit the amount of fish that you can get. But I'm going to show you how to min-max and how to do everything right in order to still get guild points super fast. It's pretty much going to be a similar system here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this area. This is the underground lake in the Scarlet Forest. And it's over back here behind a waterfall. And you get back here, you set up a pop-up camp, and then you can farm guild points and money. So if you don't know already, there's goldfish and platinum fish. There's a spawn right there. And there's a spawn back here. So this used to be completely crazy, but it's still faster than anything else you can do in the game, especially if you do it a certain way. So also you're going to, while you're here, you'll be able to get this Ancient Wyvern coin with each cycle, which you should collect those because that's going to get you a bunch of decorations and stuff too. The back area is not as good now because it's such a small area that a lot of them are just going to swim away like that. But you can get what you can. Just try to space it out. Try to go for ones on the side first. Like if there's a cluster on the right or left side, go for that. It'll scare less of the fish away. Once you've done both groups, what you're going to do is you're actually going to go to the training area. The reason you're going to do this is because the training area will load the fastest no matter what system you're on. So you'll be able to get back faster. It just saves you a little bit of time, a few seconds per rotation. Then you go back to the underground lake. And then once you load into the underground lake, the fish don't spawn in immediately, but there's a way that you're going to want to go about getting them. It just depends. Like a lot of times they'll just spawn all over the place, but sometimes you'll get lucky and multiple will spawn at once over here in this corner. So what you can do is just look over here and wait. And if they're not spawning fast enough while you're waiting, you can go ahead and grab these beautiful aquaticas just to get things moving a little bit, like just to do something while you're waiting. You can also pull out the fishing rod, cast the line, and then pull it back. Sometimes that makes them spawn a little bit faster. And you see that they'll all come right here. You get ready. If they start spreading out, just immediately go because you will get 3, 4, or something like that. I think I just got 3. And then if you see any clusters, just go ahead and try to grab them. And yeah, and then once you're done with this one, I think I got one more here. Then you'll just go back to the back again, and then you'll go to the training camp and whatever. You don't need a rest. You don't need to travel to a totally different zone, although the training camp technically is. We don't have to travel like Windward Plains or anything like that. That'll slow it down, actually. But then we go back up here. We get our Ancient Wyvern coin. And then back here, I said not to go in the middle, but at the same time, there were a ton in the middle, and you can always try to come down and get a few more on their way out like that. I was able to get another 1 or 2 and another 3. So it's still insanely good, guys. So if you don't know how this makes money, they also give you scales, and the scales are worth a bunch of money. So, and then the actual catching the fish gives 50 guild points for a gold, and it gives 100 for a platinum. But if you go into your tent here, whenever you have enough of these and you want to get your money, then you can go to the view and sell items, and then you can go to the last tab, and then oh, here they are. Platinum scales, and then it's not technically on the last tab, but the golden scales worth 1,000 zenny each and worth 2,000 zenny each. You decide to sell 10, and I can get 22,000. So I don't know what you'd ever need that money for, but the guild points are the bigger thing because you use a lot of this for investigations or for skipping time for different things. So if you ever needed guild points mainly, but also if you need money, then you can come to this area and do the cycle that I just showed you. So one more time, this cycle is at the underground lake, Area 8 in the Scarlet Forest, and that's how you can, that's the current way after the patch and everything. That's currently the fastest way to get guild points and money in Monster Hunter Wilds.